If you bought what I know, 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 it's going down. Well, I told, hold it on your damn street. Calvin Miller production.
World, stop. Carry on, 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 stop. Welcome to the Unfiltered Doll, baby, where we do what? A little bit of cussing around here, so your parental advisory has been advised. Also, baby, listen. This is the court of public opinion, and nobody asked me to tell you a goddamn thing about these people's business. So don't take it personal, baby, because we're not talking about you, but we are talking about the people on the screen. Now let's get into this mess. Hello, hello, hello. Let me know how the audio is. Can I get someone to confirm my audio real quick, right quick, please? Let me know if you can hear me, because I am hosting this live from my smartphone, and you already know how that is. Thank you so much, El Cid, for confirming we do have some audio. And I just want to speak to the people real quick, and I have to get directly into some things, okay? I have to get directly into it. I am short on time. And baby, if I can be quite honest with you all, my anxiety is at an all-time high the last 48 hours, okay? So please bear with me. Beauty is her name, voice of fair use, Nesto's handy girl, glass half full, El Cid. The woman he chose, Bible lady, Noah and Bubba's auntie, just tired. 12, Pen Pal 50, Miss Buckeye 99, very cheery, only me 23, Lou to the Lou, the Duchess. Hey y'all, how you doing? AKPOV, welcome on in, Tanya B. All right, T Collins, hey boo. And welcome in to Tanya B here, because only me 23 gifted her a membership. Period. Thank you so much for gifting a membership. Honey, she is the queen of gifting memberships. Yes, she is. Thank you so much, baby doll. We surely appreciate you. A shimmy and a shake. Period. All right. Let me go ahead and do y'all mind? I have to thank only me 23, okay? And welcome on in, Miss Boogie Down and Muff, Gigi, Old Man Johnson's Farm, Miss HLS, and anyone else that is going to enter the room. Please tell them I said hello. Tell them the doll's anxiety is at an all-time peak, not because of the YouTube, but because, wait, what's going on? Give me a second, y'all. Did my intro start playing again? What is going on here? All right, let me see. Bear with me, child. Baby, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Yesterday was weird for me. I felt a little manic. I did. And I know that's unfair, because no, I am not diagnosed, or no, I do not have bipolar. But it was just, I felt so weird yesterday. There was a lot going on. So I did not come out here to play with you all or to talk to you all yesterday, but we are going to do it today. It's going to be short, sweet, in and out, because like I said, I don't know what's going on with me, okay? I don't know what's going on. I Miss HLS, and it might have everything to do with this weather, baby. Pen Pal 50, T Baby 74. Such a shame what's going on with Don Lemon. I see everybody in the chat saying free Don Lemon. There's a lot going on in America, unfortunately. And baby, listen. I wish I had time to get into it, but Golden Child, hey baby, I haven't seen you in Lord knows when, honey, since Clifford was a pup. And you know Clifford is a big red dog. Honey, I ain't seen you since Clifford was a puppy. How you doing? Let's go over there to Nesto's house and get directly into it, honey. I don't have time to be shucking nor jiving right now. I do apologize. I have to cut it short. Just tell the people I said hello. It is raining and pouring for Nesto, as you all know. Honey, when it rains, it pours. We did get the new text messages. I believe I got them from the dates of, let me go ahead and check and see right quick what we have. I got the dates from January 15th, 2026 through the January 29th, and it did cut off because I requested them in the middle of the day. All right, they sent the messages really quick. I was shocked that I got them in less than 2 hours. Nothing really going on in the text messages, but we are going to discuss a few things that are that was what they wrote in the text messages. Welcome in, Muff Gigi, only me 23, gifting another membership. Thank you so much, Only Me 23, baby, for gifting another membership. And welcome to Muff GG, honey. Welcome on in. Where in members, we just shoot the shit and hang out a little bit. It's not too much going on over there. Nothing crazy. Just me rambling and carrying on. So welcome to the Dollhouse, baby. And thank you so much. A shimmy and a shake to you again, Only Me 23. We are over there in Nesto's house right now, so I will make sure. What do we have over here? Do we have something? Let me see. I had to delete so much. Oh, there we go. All right, so we got to get right into it. So I did get a chance to listen to the phone call where Sonya and Nesto were talking. It was like a 40-minute call. Shout out to phone calls from prison. And they got into some things. And of course, they got into the charges. They were talking about his lawyer. And she let Nesto know her brother said that he was a good looking man. I know some of you assume, I don't know, maybe you know him personally. I don't. But some of you assume that Sonya's brother is part of the community. But she said that her brother was a straight man, and he said how good looking Nesta was. I wasn't there. I don't know if it's true or false. So she did bring up something in the group chat and how she sent the picture, which is strange and weird. Not sure. Like I said, I wasn't part of the group chat. I wasn't there. But some of you all would say she's telling lies. All right. And they got into a certain point of the phone call where I said, this is the part I want to react to. Because, I don't really react to the full call because I can only take a little bit of Sonya at a time. And since I haven't been really doing a lot of the Nesto content recently, it was difficult to get through those 40 minutes, 40 plus minutes to be exact. Okay. So, let me go on ahead and now T Collins. Now, why would you say the man is low key part of the community? They do say that Nesto is one of the guys. When Nesto is one of the girls. I don't know. For some reason, I don't think that. I think he is well beyond disgusting, Val, and definitely we'll use there's two P words for Nesto, okay? Predator, one of them, and the second you can, I'm trying to be careful here on these YouTube streets, but in my opinion, right, I don't know him. They said he's innocent until proven guilty. However, my daughter, who is only 24 years old, she said to me, oh, is that a gay man? When I first started, doing the Shirley Strawberry and Nesto content. And not too long ago, at the end of 2025, she said, "Are you still?" No, she said, is the gay man that you were covering still in jail?" And I said, "Why do you keep calling him gay?" And furthermore, even if he was gay, his name is Nesto. But I know she was being sarcastic and funny because, she's trying to prove a point. He's very sassy and he definitely is a little feminine. That I will say and agree to. But like I said, we don't know what these people are and what they're into. But with this new re-indictment, what we can say is he's a predator, in my opinion. Um, I said what I said. I said what I said. He is a predator, demonic. I'm gonna say it. He's a pervert. Um, you know, all of those things, right? The sad part about all of this is he has a team cheering for him. Now, family to cheer for you and want the best for you and to want you free is different. Your wife or your husband or whatever the case may be, let them be delusional. That's family, that's blood related. Let them be delusional. If they want a free Pookie from the county after they know Pookie sprayed up the whole street, that is their business. That is their Pookie. That's their son, their grandbaby, their nephew, and all of the things, right? But I think Sonya gets such a hard time because it's just like, who is you feeling like, baby? And why do you feel like it is your job to do more than what the family is doing? Leo lady, shout out to you for your membership milestone. Happy Mardi Gras. Oh, period. Yes. I love a good Mardi. Yes. Member for 9 months. Thank you so much for dropping your membership milestone. So let's get into what I want to react to in that phone call. This phone call, I believe, was January of 2023. Okay. Another thing that really ticked me off and ruffled my feathers in the phone call was this recording that they attempted to do so that Sonya can let the lawyer know that she means business. I am the head bitch in charge. I'm going to record you. Please let the lawyer know you are to speak to me. I have been the person responsible for you. I am your mouthpiece. And Nesto said, and the wife is just the financial aspect of it. We don't want to say a goddamn thing to the person paying for it. I would rather you speak to my friend, is what Nesto said in that phone call. In the same phone call, Sonya tried to wiggle, and squeeze into the little crack of asking him, how often do you speak to your wife? And he tried to downplay that and put her up on a pedestal of being the person that will listen to his bullshit because his wife is not, I'm paraphrasing, and his wife doesn't understand because she is living a lie with her husband because her husband has scammed her into a marriage. So, of course, he can't say the things to Shirley that he can say to Sonya, right? Let's change the scene on the screen if it's okay with you all. So, Sonya tried to wiggle in advice for a married couple, saying that, maybe you should at least call for 5 minutes a day. Also trying to, get him to admit that the marriage was in trouble. I mean, if, that's where you want to be and everything. I'm paraphrasing. So let's get into the recording that I took from phone calls from prison, where we get into the re-indictment of what they were talking about in the past. He has been re-indicted, all right, with the CP charges, but we see the descriptions of the images this time. Now, there's a lot going on all over the place, and like I said, my time is limited today. So let's start with that recording, and then I'll react to that. We'll get into the text messages. There is a comment that I want to respond to that was under Sylvia's live because Sonya was supposed to get on Sylvia's live yesterday and discuss who knows, God knows only what, but I'm sure it's in reference to the new charges. But let's get into that recording first.
Like I say, half these fucking kids look fucking grown.
But that's what you said. You said that it was an image of a child. That's what you said.
That's what I read. And a child can be anybody under 18. And,
No,
Well,
you said from 11 to 12 to 13. That's what you said.
no, I was saying that's what he was saying as far as how you can tell off of just a picture. If they're usually over 12, you really can't tell these days if they're actually grown or not. They have to do some forensics. They have to do forensics and all that type of shit to prove that that is indeed a child or indeed not an adult, because that's the state has to prove it's not an adult. They have to prove that it's not grown, that that person is not grown. Whatever picture they talk about is not of an adult. So, and then two, for it to be pornography, it has to be something sexual or naked. So you usually have to think, what the fuck's on my phone that's naked?
That not for nothing like that. No.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's what I'm like. For it to be pornography, because you can have pictures of children on your phone all day long. That's not illegal. It's just in a sexual act or manner or nudity is what makes it illegal. So that, or words too, but that makes it illegal. But he was saying that it had the only way from a picture that you can prove, you have to be able to prove that that person is a minor. So either you got to find that person to get their ID or birth certificate, or you got to, that's really the only way these days that you can really find out if that person is, or they have to be under 10, where you just know for a certainty. He said 12, but I've seen some 12-year-olds built bigger than me. And I've been grown for 40-something years, so I've seen kids over 12, 11 years old built like a woman. Or either I'm built like a child, is one of the two, I don't know what to say. But I've seen people in elementary school bigger than me. And that was since Mozzie was in school. They were bigger than me. See, I was looking up to these fucking kids. And to say that, it's even hard to say, is that a grown-up? Unless you know the person personally, to say, yeah, that's Sheila, she's 10. How do you tell if that's some actual minor or actual grown-up? Because these fucking kids don't look like kids these days. So they have to actually just bring out what they're talking about. They just have to show what they're talking about, because we know for a certainty you don't do that. But what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a grown-up that they trying to just say that it's a child, just put something on you, because they're just fishing, and they don't give a fuck if, just like they don't give a fuck when they shoot black people and kill them over a traffic stop or a tail light. You get me? And that's taking their rights out. So if they don't care about taking them out, they damn sure don't care about destroying them or mischarging them. But they don't care about killing them. But you don't care about them dying. You damn sure can't tell me you care about charging them wrong or unlawfully detaining them or putting them in jail on some false charges. You can't care about that when you don't care about killing them. But killing them is what? Yeah, show me what the fuck you talking about, because that's point blank period. Discovery is the pictures. That's it. It's pictures. Show them. Send them to me, and give me that person's real name and identity. And I actually need to, and fuck all that. We need to fucking see and talk to the person to make sure that person is actually that person and that person is real.
Right, because I know.
Because I don't need you to put that on some fake person and say, well, find a child that looks similar to that and say, okay, that's her. No.
No, you can't do that. No, you can't do that.
No, we need that person, and we need to interview that person. We're like, did you take this picture? And forensic that shit. Fuck all of that. Oh, that's Sheila Jones, and she's 10, and she goes to such and such. Well, bring her here so I can actually see and make sure that that's her. We need to see the actual true person.
Damn.
So what you talking about? Let's see little Sheila. Or little family. Where the fuck it is. Let's see who it is you're talking about. Because that shit is some bullshit. All of that shit with that co-defendant is some bullshit. Let's talk about the other shit and get this shit handled and be done. And what the shit out of that. Let's get this handled.
Yeah.
And y'all need to just get over the witch hunt, because y'all can't just keep trying to send people to jail all willy-nilly.
They about to piss me off. They acting slow. Ho, is you cool? Y'all acting real slow right now, and it's pissing me off.
Like, Ho, is you cool? Like, who you really feeling like, Sonya? Really? Really? How disgusting and vile are you? I wouldn't give a good goddamn if he was innocent. You talk about this shit Like we're talking about a picture that he found of an adult in a weird situation. She's acting like this is the Megan Thee Stallion and Milagro deep fake Grams lawsuit. That's how she's talking. There's children, there's animals. And with this re-indictment, I would love to know, will Sister Sylvia, when she has Sonya, they like to use the system and the shit that's going on down to the Fulton County and people who aren't getting their fair trial in the justice system to graze and grace and gloss over the details. That's what they like to do over there. Now, we've seen with our own eyes and heard with our own ears that Nesto is very much into grooming. Okay? Yes, he is. He's very much into grooming. That's not an argument, nor a debate or an opinion. We've seen it. I mean, my God, can we get into the video right here alone? This was so creepy. I had to block her face out because I did not know if she was of age.
I'm getting ready to start my limo service now to pick my clients up, to bring them to my parlor. My parlor is a barbershop, but it's a hotline parlor. So I'm stepping my game up now. I used to have the Bentleys to pick them up, so now I'm moving to the Rolls Royces. So I just need for you to see how I drive. Take time, take your time, look around, because these people drive crazy down here. This is not a station wagon. So your first client is going to be my wife. I need you to pick her up on time, make sure you're on time, and make sure you pick this telephone up when the dispatch hits you up to pick the clients up.
Yes, I'm going to quit my job and I'm going to start working for you on Monday.
Okay, you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Okay.
I'm ready for this.
You ready?
Nesto was running around selling his ass. Erica was running around selling her ass to get, the different victims and the people so that they can get their credit card and photo ID, social security number, and everything else. Why would you all think that there weren't minors involved with the Nesto part? Because I don't think Erica has anything to do with that. So I'm going to put her to the side. And for all I know, she might be a member over there at the Dollhouse. She is a chameleon. Now, here's the thing. The grooming tactics, I'm sorry, he's always lurking, he listens, he's always watching. People always say he doesn't say much because he's making and calculating his next move. Very predatory. Are we gonna deny that? Or we can't say that because he's innocent until proven guilty. We can't say that either. Get the hell on out of here. Now, a comment. Now, listen, let me tell you something, Sonya. If you don't know, it seems like you have an issue with thinking that even if somebody did send this to him, why would they be comfortable enough to send it to him? And if let's say it's an adult, it's still disturbing. Did you not get into the description of what they said was going on in these pictures? The way she down, and did you get, well, a child can be anyone under the age of 18. It's almost like she wanted to make excuses like, well, what if they were 17 or 16? That's more acceptable to Sonya than 11 or 12, right? But then when he says something about the child being 11, 12, 13, oh, well, did you see these 12-year-olds? What does their development have to do with the price of tea in China? This is some sick shit that you're defending and making an excuse for a man you don't even really know. Just because you've been talking to someone for almost 2 years, what makes you think you know them? It is not your job or your responsibility. You see Edith Honey, who's been married to him since 1985. She don't give a damn, so why should you give a fuck? In my humble opinion, right? But just so you know, Sonya, it's the possession. It doesn't matter who sent it, if he asked for it or not. Deep fake, comic, animated, real, human. His ass is going down, all right? Now, you like to also make the reference that you are built like a child and you are built like an ironing board or whatever. What is it? She said she built like an ironing board. That what she said, or did I just, am I being shady? Any damn way. Ironing board with a set of tits. You obviously didn't get into the description of it all. There's no way you did. Because why would you say, just say it's me? Why are we coming up with a defense for something that he says does not belong to him? Because those pictures, according to him, had to be in the laptop that he got from the pawn shop. Last time I checked the pawn shop, I thought they, you know what I mean? Make sure all the electronics, especially computers, were wiped clean. But I mean, maybe they did a half-ass job. Maybe they did a half-ass job. All right. I guess we just got to wait to see what's going on with the date and the timestamp, and if he opened and closed and saved and moved these files on this computer, phone, or wherever they found these disturbing ass images at. Right. Bear with me one second. I got to get a new background up here. I want to put my thumbnail as the background. I hope y'all okay with that. Give me a moment. It ain't gonna take me too long to go get it. All right, because this is a damn this shit is it's criminal. I just, and then she is she's taking care of a baby. She always got her grandchild around her. You got sisters. You're just not to be trusted around anyone at this point in time to just carry on like this and make excuses for it. And for you to think it's okay for them to identify, well, let's see who Susan is. Let's see who little Sally is. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you okay, ho? Is you cool? Cool? I mean, how is you cool? I'm stuttering. You got me stuttering, ma'am. That's why I don't like talking about this lady. I don't. Now, somebody in the comment section over there at Sylvia's house, let me go and get that right quick. This was a good comment. Now, I did block your name off of here, Sugar, in case you did not want to be part of my bullshit. But on this comment right here, she said, "Hi, Sylvia. Sonya, during a previous call, said that it's very likely that it could be her in the photos. So is it safe to say that was Sonya with the animals? Thank you." And Sylvia says, "No, that's not safe to say. Can you stop with the nonsense?" So the person that made the comment did say, "I apologize, but this is what Sonya said." And in reference to the photos, these minors were with the animals. Now, we all know when we go back to the re-indictment that was dropped on the 22nd, and I don't want to put that up on my screen because of the description. When we go to count 5, is it count 5 or 4? Now I'm gonna try to I'm gonna try to be how can I do this without, bear with me. Let me practice. Let me look at this real quick. Oh, okay. Sorry. So Sonya, when you say that since you are built like this ironing board and would be built like a minor, that it's a possibility that it's you in the images, you know, you want to joke and joss like some shit is funny. Are you saying, let me get these damn cars off my screen, excuse me, bear with me. Let me get this back. So are you saying that, and let me go back and get this overlay here, bear with me real quick about this comment here. So are you saying, and that is I'm disgusted. I had to put my disgusted face up and I'm concerned. So are you saying that the picture, and let me get this picture down, warning, some viewers may find the following video and the things that I am about to describe to be disturbing, okay? Just wanted to put that out there. I definitely want to protect those of you who do not want to get into this portion of counts 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. And I'm going to try my best to summarize and not say exactly what's on the documents, but you know, I may slip up. We are live. I'm not pre-recording right now. All right. So, So Sonya, back to this comment because I thought this was a good one. So Sonya, are you saying that you're more than willing to say that, well, it could be me in the images? So you are saying that you sat in a wide squat, you were squatting down without your undergarments, exposing your privacy, and you performed something, you performed a oral exam on an animal. Is that what you're saying? To save this man, somebody else's husband, two people's husband during this time, to save somebody's father, somebody's cousin, uncle, nephew, you brought your ass over in this situation and put your nose in their business. Are you saying that these images, because it's we just want to know, you're willing to put yourself in this situation? That was you? That's what you said? It could be me. It could be you doing that, is what you're saying? And what you're saying is, if it was you, or if it was someone that is the same age as yourself, that it's not, this isn't disturbing to you. That's not a problem for you. Okay. Or was that you reclined on the chair while the animal appeared to use his mouth to do something on your private area? That's what you're saying? You'll take the credit for that as well? Hmm? Was that you on the table? On the table, having relations, or with the animal having relations with you, laid out on the table without your clothing on? That was you? Or it makes it okay if it was someone the same age as you? Is that what you're saying? Huh? Yeah, I just have a few fucking questions. I hope I'm not intruding or being too nosy. That's what you're saying? Or was that you bound by your wrists and necks, your wrist and neck, with another dog doing something with his mouth while you were nude? That was you? Or it's okay if it was an adult? It's okay if it was someone that was your same age, is what you're saying? That it's okay if someone sent him those images, even if he didn't ask them? That's equivalent to someone sending you a dick pic? That's what you're saying? Huh? No, I'm just asking. Because I have a feeling that when you go over there on Sylvia's channel, you all will not get into the description. You just want to just, mention that it's just, they're accusing and assuming that these are minors with animals. But you all don't get into what these minors were doing with these animals. Huh? Or no, was it you actually on the bed, or someone the same age as you, laying on the bed without your children while a dog was doing whatever he was doing with his mouth on your private areas? Hmm? I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just saying. Or was it you or someone the same age as you with a body like an iron board? We iron our clothes, built like an ironing board. Was that you or an adult built like that, flat in the front and back? Was that you with your legs spread, hovering over the bathtub? Hmm. I'm just asking. I mean, who the fuck am I? I have nothing, baby. Listen, I have nothing to do with any of this. But I mean, you're the one who makes the excuse for him, for this man, from this stranger that you really don't know, from a can of paint. I just, I mean, if that was you, okay, or if it was someone that was the same age as you with the same body type as a minor, does that still make the shit okay? I don't want to, yuck anybody's yum. But this is some disturbing shit. I don't give a fuck if it was an adult, a senior citizen, Edith, Shirley. The fact is, they said that it's a minor. You think they can't prove that? You think because there are 12-year-old women, excuse me, not women, pardon me, I did not mean to say, because there are 12-year-old young girls out here overdeveloped for their age, that it can be a mistake? Oh, we didn't know she was 12 because she was developed. You are a sick, twisted fuck. Now, let me move on from that because this shit is disgusting. Let me see what y'all saying in the comments. I can't do no more. I'm over it. This shit is just terrible. I'm sorry. Oh, thank y'all so much. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't even see the bear with me. Give me one moment, baby dolls. I'm so sorry. Y'all know I wouldn't ignore what y'all are sending over here in the chat. Shout out to you, Tanya B here, for gifting two unfiltered doll memberships. Sugar, we appreciate you and love you. Hugs and kisses. Mwah. A shimmy and a shake, baby. When we get back over to the dollhouse, I will definitely play your shimmy and shake. And welcome to the two new members. I appreciate you. I mean, I just want to know, I'm not in the chat right now. I'm trying to come back over there to you all just to see what you all are saying. So bear with me. I mean, I just got a few questions. Who am I? I'm on my phone, so Lord only knows I can only see but so much. So let me see what's going on in the chat. It needs to be a case study on this whole situation. I agree. It definitely needs to. Jalen, you ain't told one lie. Nothing but a drug fiend would leave their kid with that old lazy creepy listen, baby, this ain't no station wagon. You ain't told one lie. All right. I wish I could read some more comments. My phone is limited to what I can actually see. um Baby, listen. Disturbing, so disturbing. And it's not okay. It's just, it's not okay. It's not okay. This is something, if you want to support a predator, or if you want to support a creep like this, I said what I said, it's my opinion. Just do that shit behind the scenes. There's just no way I would be on a recorded call, even though you guys didn't know that these calls were going to drop onto the social media or onto the YouTube. There's just no way I would have it in me to be on a call that I know that's being recorded if I moved that way, if I was into supporting predators and men like a Nesto. There's no way I would be on a recorded call or on an electronic device doing any of the things. And that's what's more disturbing, that you don't see anything wrong with it. And that you're going to bring your ass out here today on the January 30th of 2026 and sugarcoat and gaslight and turn this into, well, what they're doing with the black people. You know how they're treating the people in jail. They're pinning, who the fuck is Nesto? They're pinning things and setting the black people up. Oh, okay. If that's how y'all want to go, and if that's how y'all want to spin it, enjoy. I'm just, enough already. Enough. So let's get back into what else I got here on the screen. There is a text message from before, when Sonya was once again what I was just ranting and rambling and screaming about. When it comes to the warrant and the estimation of the age, Sonya says that they are wrong. Now, this text message is from August of 2023. Shout out to Phone Calls from Prison again. And she's saying that she will speak to several pediatricians on body development with children and get a report. Well, where's the report? Did you speak to these pediatricians to get this report, Sonya? Have you? Huh? And again, I have to ask, if they are adults, if this is where you want to go with it, if they are adults, do you still support him? Again, I understand no one wants to yuck someone's yum, but my God, we have went well past a kink and a fetish, in my opinion. But don't get me wrong, I don't do too much down there to the bedroom. I don't do too much now. So maybe I'm a little, biased. I don't do too much down there in that bit. You know what I mean? I could make me a movie or something, but it ain't too much. It ain't too crazy. It ain't nothing too crazy, is what I will say. So once again, where's the report? Did you go and get that report? Huh? I mean, I just want to know. I ain't asking too much, am I? I mean, this is sick. It is sick. It is some sick shit. Pictures y'all never seen. Thank you, T. Collins. Pictures you never seen. And pictures that you do not verbally describe when you're defending and cheering for him. Say what it is. Hey, Victor Vell. Say what it is. Say what it is. If you're going to stand and defend and cheer and make excuses, describe and say exactly what it is. That's what I would love to see. Because this shit ain't no play. This ain't no joke. Come on now. What in the Sam hell is going on? Y'all already think that the victim who said Nesto did what he did with her is a joke because of what she was involved in as far as her behavior, because of the rough life she was living. So y'all done already pretty much said she wasn't a victim. Lord forbid, Lord forbid that she wasn't groomed and that he wasn't inappropriate with her. Y'all done already waved that off like that ain't shit. But I digress. I digress. This is what they like to do. If they like it, then maybe somebody else has to love it, because I damn sure don't. We're going to get into the text messages really quick. Unfortunately, since we are inconvenienced, right? Because I am on my phone, and hopefully the live doesn't suck because I am utilizing my phone. Baby, I'm giving y'all my best. I have the text messages on my computer screen. I did screenshot just so that you do have something to reference on your on your screen as well. But just bear with me to go pull that up. Did I close it? I probably closed it because I'm frustrated. All right. We're not going to read all of the text messages. We will save that for a day when I am on the desktop. But let me see what date this is. So something was going on with the electronic tablet, because the messages that Nesto was sending, they were coming through like let me see, update. I'm getting dressed for the day. Okay, what time is good for you? Nesto on a 20. See, this is why people think Nesto is well aware of his charges as well, because it's mighty funny. And I understand there was more than one occurrence going on with what he had going on with the appeal and all of the things, right? But on the 20th of January, he's asking her, are there any new updates? And she says, not yet. He said, do I have a new date? Okay, so this was January the 20th and January 21st. And Sonya told him, good morning, love. I'm checking on that. And he sent okay with the upside down, unhappy, sad, smiley face, asking Sonya how her day is going. And then on the 21st, February, date the same, is what Sonya let Nesto know. Now, let me see what this is here. I don't know what's on your screen right now, but bear with me. I'll figure it out soon. So, Nesto is begging, and we really don't give a damn about that right now because I'm trying to stick to what we're talking about. So on January the 25th, Sonya lets Nesto know New court date, April 15th. Nesto says, I just have to keep believing in what God has for me. I love you. Thank you for everything. I think Sonya, thank you for everything. It is January the 25th. I think Nesto was more than aware of the re-indictment. All right. So she gave him the new court date. And then Sonya let him know. Once again, this is where she's a sick puppy. I told you about the case where defendant Keller has 33 count case regarding SA with minors, including 10 counts of CP. Total bond $250,000. This person is also in Fulton County as well. He's not black. Crazy. The fuck? There's a big story coming out comparing the one-sided treatment of blacks in the court system. Yes, even when the DA is black, they still give the non-black defendants better treatment. Listen, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck if the person is white, pink, polka dot, black. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't, because here's the thing. Just because this white man, Mr. Keller, had a 33 count case regarding SA with minors and 10 counts of CP, you think it's okay to compare that to what Nesto got going on? Well, they let that predator out, so they should let you out because he's white. The system's not fair. You're black and you got less than what he has. They let him out. They should let you out as well. No. I mean, am I crazy? Am I tripping? Please ask me if I'm tripping. And this ain't no old message. This is from the January 25th, 2026, this month, a couple of days ago. Am I going crazy? Have I lost my mind? I just want to know, am I crazy here? Have I lost my mind? I'm spitting, I'm carrying on. What the hell? What? Okay, I guess, baby. Like I said, all right. So, Ernest says, I see that every day in here, but my freedom is coming. I just got to hold on a little longer. Good morning, beautiful. It's a new week. I love you. So she lets him know on the 26th, you were indicted on CP charges. Do not respond. So Nesto was told not to respond, and Nesto said he just got to keep believing in God. And Sonya says, yes, innocent. Nesto says, yes, I am in all caps, innocent man. And Sonya said, sad we can't speak on anything because YouTube makes a spin and lie out of everything that is the real of it all. No guilt, just tired of the drama online. But here you are bringing your raggedy ass. Now, I said, God, I was going to be mindful moving forward. But here you are bringing your raggedy behind onto Sylvia's platform today. You couldn't make it yesterday to discuss this bullshit. Oh my God, I slept on my neck wrong last night, or it's time for a new topper. It will be a year in May. I could imagine how your body feels with those accommodations. The weather is wonderful here. The beach was cool, one day closer every day. Nesto says he understands. I'm 61. My life, it is what it is. Sonya says, tough times indeed. Being innocent is not enough in this county. YSL case said a lot. I don't recall YSL case having anything to do with CP or the other charges with the victim. But let me, maybe the RICO, all right? But whatever. You always like to throw YSL in there. And pretty much that was it with everything else. And on the 28th, Ernest wanted to know what the name of the judge who signed off on the case appeal and when. Remember, I told you all I requested these messages yesterday, so I actually got the cutoff in the middle of the day. So I don't know what else was discussed after that question was asked. So the last question is, what's the name of the judge that signed off on the case appeal and when? He wants to know if it is a good thing. And then he says, good, beautiful God is good all the time. Enjoy your day. So, of course, we would need to request the rest of the messages to see what Sonya's response was to that. All right. So, child, listen, there's a whole bunch. I'm disgusted. I feel dirty. I'm just going to be honest with you. Every time I read charges 1 through 10, I feel so nasty and dirty. Like, I really, really do. I feel nasty. I feel dirty. And, I feel like, and I know, Sylvia, I'm probably not in your algorithm. I feel like whatever you plan to do with Sonya, if you all are going to take the ownership for claiming that it's a problem with the system and there's a lot going on in the county where you reside at, Sylvia, and that he's getting this unfair treatment and the justice system and, all of the other bullshit going on. I feel like you also are responsible for reading the description of charges like you did when you went on to Tasha K before you went to Sonya and Nesto and made the decision to stand next to them, which is your right. I feel like it is your responsibility to make sure when you have her on the channel that you read those charges 1 through 10 when it comes to this re-indictment that you said that are you all saying it's a lie, it's made up, it's set up. I feel like it is your responsibility to read verbatim each charge on that live with Sonya there, and then y'all get into the discussion. That's what I think. But who the fuck am I? I'm just a tiny YouTube channel. But read the description and then how about you read the charges verbatim, everything on listed on the documents. I believe it's 5 to 6 pages. I believe it cost me $5 and some change, Sylvia. So go over there and get the documents. Now I know in the one system it says that the documents were hidden. So I had to go in the other one. Pay the $5 and some change if you haven't done so and get that 5-6 page document. Read those charges, those 10 charges, okay? Read that. Then bring her on. And then hell, what the fuck? Read it again in case she didn't hear you or in case she wasn't plugged in. And then get into some things. That's what I would like to see. Because if you are going to stand up and say it's the system and he's being set up and all of the things, let the people know exactly what the system is doing and what they're accusing this man of and what they're setting him up and framing him. The people have the right to know. That's all I got, y'all. I don't have anything else. If it is your birthday, baby, let me get this shit off my screen. Hold on. Hopefully y'all heard me because I was speaking into the wrong phone. Baby, I had the wrong phone up the whole damn time. I had the wrong phone. Did y'all hear me just now? I'm sorry. Honey, I was talking into the wrong phone. Let me get the hell out of Nesto's house right now. Bear with me to go back to the dollhouse, baby. Oh, my God. And then I'm working at the same time. So this is a whole bunch going on. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to have to make up this time for sure at the end of the day. I need a fucking break. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that break was short. Give me a second to get my damn shit together over here. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me. I'm trying to find something. Let's just play the birthday song.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We go party like it's your birthday. We go sip a party like it's your birthday. And your birthday, yes, it's your day. It's your birthday.
Somebody point to the birthday person. 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 Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him. Shine a light on him.
So happy birthday to you, Sugar, if you are celebrating your birthday or if you're catching the replay. Blessings to you and many, many more. I am in a cranky mood after doing this live, unfortunately, because I just can't believe that there are sick people out there more than willing to say certain shit out loud. That is that's a problem.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Thank you all for hanging out with me. I do apologize if I didn't get a chance to speak to you or directly call out your name. I was more so focused on getting the information out here that I wanted to react to. Shout out to Phone Calls from Prison for allowing us to use her content, her original content. And if you want to, of course, get everything uncut without me blurting out, yelling, screaming, and cussing, you want to go out to the Phone Calls from Prison to her channel. And she also has the Phone Calls from Prison uncut. Remember, there are 2 channels, and make sure you support the original content and listen to it from front to back, okay? Not just in snippets like I'm doing over here when reacting to it all, okay? Y'all have an amazing weekend. And baby, I'm out of here. Thank you all so much. And shout out once again to, bear with me one second. Shout out to you, Only Me 23, for gifting 2 Unfiltered Doll memberships. Shout out to you, Leo Lady, for giving us your membership milestone of 9 months. Shout out to you, Tanya Be Here, for gifting 2 Unfiltered Doll reaction memberships. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for the ones, you know who you are, honey. I have a HIPAA rule around here. Thank you. I did get your cash apps and I did respond to your cash apps. And I really appreciate you all so much for engaging, hanging out, and supporting the Unfiltered Doll. Okay. And that's all I got, baby. The show is over. And I am out of here. Let me give my girls their shimmy and their shake. I do got to shake my ass because they are expecting me to do so before we depart. All right. So thank you all so much once again. And please, on your way out, hit the like button. And I am out of here. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Unfiltered Doll Reactions.
All right, Slash.
Oh, what you working for? Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off again.
Get your way up.